Hi friends, welcome to my channel Chic and Savvy, where we talk about all things relating to planning and budgeting. My name is Carissa and today we will be cash stuffing my paycheck for the third week of July. So let's go ahead and get into it. Today we are going to be cash stuffing $179. So let's go ahead and count this cash. Oh, these are completely out of order. I had not my regular girl. She wasn't there today. Somebody else helped me, and it's just not the same because everybody, like, all tellers do things differently. So it's like, oh, I'm so used to it one way. Okay, this should be good. So we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. So we have 179 today. We are cash stuffing lower than what we usually do. We had bigger bills come out this week, and that typically happens when it's my third paycheck of the month. I have a big bill that comes out, so I don't have as much to save, but some is better than nothing. So let's go ahead and start with my wallet. I think I spent almost everything in here this week, I'm pretty sure. But I have a few receipts I need to scan in. I have more in my purse, so I'll go ahead and do that later. But let's see. Okay, so I have $20 in here, and this is actually from my husband. He won some money off a scratcher and he gave me 20 bucks. So we're actually gonna keep this in here to use for the upcoming week. Eating out has nothing. Fun times has nothing. Self-care has nothing. Household has nothing. Donations has nothing. Okay, so we're essentially starting fresh. So spending, I usually give myself $30, 20 stays on my debit card, and 10 goes into my wallet. So we'll do $10. So we have 30 total. And then eating out is going to get its usual 30. So we'll do a 20 and a 10. Fun times is going to get $30 as well, so we'll do a 20 and a 10. My husband and I are actually going to a bonding, what's it called? A bonding event for his work, and so that's happening this weekend, so this money will probably get spent. We did already prepay, and that includes like dinner and everything, but I don't know if there's entertainment where we're going, so that's how where this money will go. Self-care gets stuffed once a month, so we're not going to stuff this. Same goes for household. And then donations gets its usual 5. Perfect. So our wallet is all good to go. So let's go ahead and start with our high priority binder. So emergency fund, it has $500 in it, and this is the maximum we want to save for it right now. So we're not going to save anything for that. If you watch my budgeting videos, you know that we have some financial goals for this month, and we also have some changes that we're going to be making to our budget that are affected because we are trying to buy a house at the end of the year. So if you want an entire update on that, I would suggest go checking out that video. But when we get next month is when you're going to see the change. When we get to that, I'll go more in depth when it comes to stuffing our envelopes. But 1 month ahead is going to get $30. So we are trying to hit $500 for this envelope. So this should have 385. I think I'm going to do a condensing at the end of the month too. So we're going to do 20, a 10, and that's 30. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 330, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So we have 385. I'm gonna, once this hits 500, I'm gonna put it in the bank anyways, but it is getting a little full. So these two envelopes combined, emergency fund and 1 month ahead, this is what makes up my emergency fund, and this is what we want to try to get to 1,000. And once it gets to 1,000, we're gonna stop saving towards it and save our money towards other things. Future home is not gonna get stuffed. Future family is not getting stuffed. Car maintenance is. And this is going to, oh, is this not getting stuffed either? Oh my gosh, I didn't put it on my sheet. I did, okay. So this should be getting, that's my fault. So our budgeting sheet was wrong. I didn't write in car maintenance. And I think I budgeted for it, so that's $10. So you know what? I have that 20 in my wallet. So we're actually just gonna take this 10 that's in my spending, and I'd rather put it in here because then I won't forget. So this is gonna get 10. I can't believe I did that. So this is getting $10. That's what it should be getting, yes. So we should have 65. Well, good thing I got that 20 from my husband. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65. Always missing something. Never fails. Okay, subscriptions is going to be getting 10. So this has 50. Yeah, see, like these need to be condensed. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Perfect. And in that budgeting video as well, I talked about me and my husband, we cut 2 subscriptions from our budget. And we're trying to weed stuff down so that way when we move to our house, it's not such an adjustment, because our budget is gonna definitely change once we buy our house. And also we are doing everything we can to save for the house and paying off debt. So we looked at our budget to see what we could cut. And so we did cut 2 of our biggest subscriptions, but we are still saving in this envelope. So that way when we do buy our house, we can move the remaining subscriptions all to annual, so we can save a little bit of money. So that is everything for this binder. Next is our low priority. So let's see what we're stuffing here. Extra debt is not going to get stuffed, so we're skipping that this week. But we do have 120 in here. So I already know we did create a debt plan and we know what we're gonna spend this money towards. But this is the envelope that's gonna be getting a lot of our money starting next month, because our priority is gonna be just paying off debt to increase our credit scores. So you'll be seeing me put a lot of money in here, and then I'll kind of break down where I'm gonna put that money. But that money is going to be getting stuffed, and we don't track it because I just take the money out to use to pay other bills at the end of the month. Travel. Travel is not getting, is it getting stuffed? Yes, it's getting $5 actually. I really want to go to Disneyland, but after we created our debt plan and looked over our budget and finances, I really don't think that's happening anytime soon, which stinks. But That's the reality of making sacrifices for the things that are more of a priority, and that is definitely buying a house. So we have $15, but maybe next year, who knows? Gifts is also going to be getting $5. Oh, I need to get a new tracker for this. Okay, so let's put this one to the side and put the last date. Okay, we are going to be adding $5. So we have 15 here, and we put our new tracker, and it's good to go. So we'll throw our old one away. And then home is not getting anything. This also needs a new tracker. Let's just go ahead. Since it's blank anyways, we'll just get rid of it. And then we'll put a new one in here. Perfect. Dental is also getting skipped. Holidays is getting skipped. Christmas is going to get 5. And then let's add a tracker to this too. So let's write the last one. And then we are adding $5. And we should have 125. So we have 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So 125 in Christmas. And then we can throw this one away. And then buffer is getting skipped this week. Perfect. Next is our personal binder. I think we're only stuffing one envelope in here. And so we're skipping my section, my husband's section, and we're going to haircuts, and that is going to get $10. And so now it should have 20. Perfect. All right, and so that's everything for our personal binder. So not too much this week, but that was expected. And now we have our savings challenges. This is always a fun one. Are you guys doing the July challenge? If you are, let me know. If you don't know, I have a freebie in my description of my monthly challenge, and I'll talk about that more when I get to it. But I'm gonna be giving you guys a freebie of the monthly challenge from now on, and you can download that and print it off from the link in my description. Just thought it would be something fun. So for our savings challenge, I get this from the Aesthetic Dollar, and the goal is $4.80. Each circle is going to be $10. So today we're going to be doing one circle. And we'll do a 10. And so we have 100, 200, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290. I think that's right. I counted that super weird. And so we did decide this is going to go towards the house, and I think we're going to put it towards a couch. So that is our goal, to have that done by the end of the year. Next is Savopoly. So last week we were on the railroad and we rolled and we got 19. So this week we're going to be saving $19. I get this challenge from the LittleBirdieCananda. It's super fun. You roll the dice, super interactive, and it is a year-long challenge. So we're gonna be putting $19, and we don't count this money until the end of the year. So we're gonna do a 10, this definitely needs to be condensed. A 10, a 5, and 4 ones for $19. So we also decided what we're gonna use this money for, and we're actually gonna use it for Christmas because we weren't able to make that much progress with our Christmas sinking funds this year. So since we're already doing this and we're gonna be moving during that time, it's just gonna take a huge burden off us to have this money all ready to go for Christmas. So that's what we're gonna use that money for. Next is our monthly challenge. So this is the monthly challenge that I create on Canva. I just use icons that kind of represent the month and represent things that I'm doing during the month. So I have like the beach, 4th of July, and also I have a few family members' birthdays this month. So that's what I put on here. Each icon is made to be worth $5, so the challenge is $50 total. I did make a generic July savings challenge for you guys if you would like to follow along and just have fun. And that is what is in my description below. So I think it's super cute. You get to color it in with me. And today we are going to be coloring in 2 icons for $5 each. So I will go ahead and color that in, and then I'll show you guys what that looks like after. All right, guys, I'm losing daylight. So I finished my coloring in. I did a little firework and a little flag star. So cute. We only have a couple left, and I think we can finish it by the end of the month. So it's gonna look so good. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and that is perfect. So let's go ahead and put this in. And unfortunately, we don't have any $1 for our $1 savings challenge this week, but that's okay. All right, that is all done. We are all done. I love it when the tray's empty, the bills are put away. So we probably will definitely do a condensing next week. I'll probably make that a separate video maybe from the cash stuffing, but we'll see. But I hope you guys all have a wonderful week. Thank you all for being by my side throughout this journey, and I can't wait to see where life takes us. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, friends.